Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And then we're going to do this. There we go. So this is what we're doing. It looks a little bit odd. Let me move that webcam as well. There we go. So it looks a little bit odd. I'm not quite sure why it's looking like that. I'm not happy with the frame here. If I do that, there we go. That's better. Wait, no. It needs to go that way. There we go. That's better. Now I'm in the frame. So, yeah, there's something not quite right with this webcam here. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's like, I think the saturation's messed with it. I think me trying to fix it, I've messed with the saturation too much, and I think that's what it is. How's that? Yeah, you see, it's still doing like that auto adjust, and it shouldn't do that because I have fixed lighting. I had that, I'm sure I had that turned off on the thing. Oh, maybe it's the exposure. Is it the exposure that I want to turn down? That is what was doing it. Aha. There we go. That's better. That's better. It was overexposed. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. We're good. We're good. Okay, so I mean, I guess we're just going to open this. I mean, it's quite a big box, and the placement of the webcam's not great, so I do apologize. I've been working on this like all session. Should we actually do the unboxing-y thing on the stream this time? Because last time we didn't do that. Oh, I can't. It won't. That's so annoying. It won't actually open. It won't let me in. There we go. So I've already noticed a problem. The webcam is centered a little bit too far away from me, so I'm going to be building, usually I'd be building things here. That's not ideal for you, because you're not going to be able to sit, so I'm just going to have to adjust. I'm going to have to sit forwards, so then that means that this can come there. Unfortunately, I can't get my chair any closer, because, half of the desk is actually a set of drawers. Do we open it from below, maybe? I don't like damaging the boxes. The boxes are pretty cool, so... I mean, I guess we open it from below, like that. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's pull it all out. Let's see what we got. There we go, one box. Gone. So it's definitely looking a lot larger than the last one. There's the instructions. They are bent. I hate that when they come through the box and they're all bent. But we're not going to be using that because we've got the stuff over that way kind of thing. Right over on the other side of the screen. So I'm not going to use those, but yeah, unfortunately they did come a little bit kind of bent. It looks like we've got 5 bags. That's bag number 1. There's not very many pieces in the individual bag, so I have a feeling it's going to take the same amount of time as the Jeep. I mean, with us not having to do. Oh, cool! This is cool. Look at this little stuff from Star Wars. Yeah, so the webcam might not be placed great because we're going to get a top-down view of this the entire way through. So it looks like we built the base up first and we pretty much build Darth Vader up. We will get the bottom part of his mask on number 2. For whatever reason, this is a purple. A bluey cyan-y thing, not purple, I guess. Bluey cyan-y. So yeah, it looks like that we just build up from the base upwards, which I guess makes sense. And then that is the finished product. So we do have 5 bags. We're going to start with bag 1. I am going to... There we go. Now you guys can see that. Presenting one of the latest additions to the LEGO Star Wars Helmets collection. Some of the favourite Star Wars characters have been most profound, imitating on-screen presence, despite the fact that you can't see their facial expressions. So, there's a bunch of different versions of these. Oh, there we go. That's the Darth Vader thing. There is a bunch of different variants of these. I don't know if it tells me in the back which ones you can collect. No? No, that's disappointing. So it doesn't actually tell you which other ones are available, but I know Boba Fett is available, and I know here Lego. I think there's like a Stormtrooper one that you can get, Clone Trooper. There's 2 Clone Troopers, Boba Fett. Oh, it's the Mandalorian. Okay. So yeah, the others I'm not overly that interested then. It's not even Boba Fett, it's the Mandalorian. Interesting. The Darth Vader one is the most expensive out of the lot though. Interesting, interesting, interesting. The Mandalorian version is relatively cheap on Amazon though. So if I did want to get that, we could do that. Okay, okay. I say relatively, it's still expensive, so I'm just having a look now. I'm getting lost in the scope of things of Lego. So I do presume this is going to be quite a small build, a small scale build. I don't think it's going to be overly large. Unfortunately, I wish I could do a better job of showing you this, guys. Anyway, so this is the Darth Vader helmet that we can get. Let's just carry on. So that's the Darth Vader helmet. We're going to start with bag 1, obviously. So I am quite literally, I'm going to savagely just throw the other bags out of the way. Do you know what I need for these streams? I need a lapel mic. I think I mentioned this last time, that my microphone, if I put it there, then maybe you can hear me a little bit better. That is actually a lot better, yeah. I have to stretch it across the desk, unfortunately. I do actually wonder whether there would be a better place for the webcam. Like my facial webcam, this webcam, the one that's looking directly at me. I mean, we could try that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. As always, it's not going to be the best. If I put the webcam down there, that might pick up my voice a little bit better. I think so, anyway. It still sounds a little bit tinny. It's not great. I just have to be careful with the webcam because it's with the mic, because it is an old microphone now, and it is falling to pieces. It is quite easily falling to pieces. The boom stand is pretty good though. Yeah, here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Actually, there we go. We'll do that. How is that? Is that better? Is that better? I mean, it's kind of like in the way now. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do it. I'll mic myself from below. I tend not to mic myself from below too often because it sounds weird. But yeah, we'll do that. It's kind of from below. We'll see if that works. Okay. Let's open the first bag and get straight to it. Now, unfortunately, I do have. Yeah, I'm gonna do this to the mic. That's not annoying at all, is it, Womble? That's not annoying at all. Why would you do such a thing? So it looks like it's going to be quite a quick build, this. I think we can get through all of these bags quickly. I'm also tempted to do the Cathbris style of building. So we literally just take pieces from the pile and place them together. I'm going to move the pieces up slightly so they're in frame a little bit more. And we will do our best at building this. If I could get this webcam a little bit further down, that would be great. Not too far down there, I don't want you seeing my feet. Yeah, so ideally we want that to be the center. That's why I want to be building stuff, right? So that needs to be the center of the frame. Ideally, if I can get that to be the center, that would be amazing. No, every time I like move it, it like kind of decides to go back. So it's doing that on its own. It's moving on its own. It needs to settle. I think we got it. It's just, it's a little bit wonky now. There we go. Cool. Perfect. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Okay, excellent. So, first thing I need to do is grab one of those, grab one of these, and do that. Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that this is going to be a fairly quick build. Do you know, the next thing I need to work on, now that I've got that in place, I actually wonder if I can use this. So you can't see it, but maybe I can actually use the instructions how they're supposed to be used. Paper-based instructions, right? Let me have a look. I can do that. There we go. That works. That works. That works. Okay. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That means that I won't have to keep like looking around to the side kind of thing. Although that being said, that's where my webcam is. Maybe I need a webcam in front of me looking at me instead. It's just the fact that the background is shit. So I'd have to like do something about that maybe. I'm gonna play around with it because I do plan on doing this a bit more often, these sort of creative streams. So I want to be able to come up with at least something. Oh, I found the turquoise. These are usually orange. These are usually orange, right? In fact, I think, case in point, this is my odd bots of bits. There you go, case in point, they're usually orange. So for whatever reason, this is turquoise. Must be something to do with the way that the dyes they use. Maybe the this dye that they use in the plastic mold is easier to get hold of, or it looks more natural. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna get another one of these. There we go. That's the base start. It is all a mess. I don't like it when it's a mess, but it is a mess. Bracing the stuff together. Oh yeah, you guys can't see that. That's what we're working on at the moment. See, that's something I'm going to forget to do, is to hit tick over for you guys so you can see see what we're doing. We only have one of those. Now is that... These must be the black singulars. Oh, we are so going to do this quickly. Like, this is not a difficult build. I'm figuring this out. It's just, you know, it's just going to look cool at the end of the day. It's just going to look cool. We got one of these. So this is not like the Lego Technic build that we did last month, right? God, that was a month ago already? Doesn't feel like a month ago. But it's not like that where I was struggling to do that. Like, it was just very fiddly, and this definitely feels like it is already building up some very good technical stuff. Have I just got a splinter from something? Ow. Yeah. I think I have. Ow. So there we go, we've got that bit next. Of course, now, see, this is why I gave up on these last time. Because I will turn the page on one, and I won't turn the page on the other. I'm wondering if you can build something like this in Minecraft, right? Like these helmets. Take it from the actual Lego build itself. Ooh. I'm not sure whether it's picking up mark from the sheets. Probably picking up stuff from here, right? There's like a fine dust. Oh, I know where the fine dust has came from. It's came from the last jigsaw I was doing. Because it was a brand new jigsaw, so you get like jigsaw dust. So I didn't hoover up after I... Well, that's my own mistake, I guess. Because usually I like to hoover, vacuum the this before I in between each use, because you pick up like all sorts of stuff from it, and it's usually fairly gnarly. There we go. Alright, we'll add one there. One there. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is going to be a very quick build, I think. Well, do you know what? I do plan on streaming until 6. And if this is a very quick build, we will switch over to some Minecraft after. That is, or maybe Euro Truck. It depends. I'll have a look. I'll see what we're playing on Friday. I'll see what I have planned for Friday. At part 11 now. Although, I mean, we are only like just beginning, but I just feel like if this is kind of like any judge of what the rest is going to be like, the rest of the bags, it's going to be fairly easy to do, and to knock this out in like 2 hours maybe. Oh, that's famous last words, Womble. That's famous last words, right? Oh, no, it's not that. See, this is why. So, the reason why I'm going for the chaos method is because normally I group everything by color, but almost every block today is going to be black, as opposed to obviously in the past where we've had like a multi-color set. This is a black heavy build, and unfortunately it is just the way it is. Right, yeah, you can't see what I just did there. I'm an idiot. I missed a bit. This, by the looks of it, is the only sign of Technica pieces, at least on this part. But yeah, that's kind of what we're at. Hey T-Man, how's it going, my dude? What have you been up to? Have you been busy this week? Have you been doing anything exciting, or doesn't have to be work related? It can be projects that you're working on. What video games have you been playing recently, T-Man? I feel like I do get very concerned, right, when you pop in, because I'm always asking you about your work, right? I'm always asking you about SpaceX. I'm always asking you about rockets and things like that. But maybe this is a place where you don't want to be, where you don't want to be talking about your job, right? You don't want to be talking about your work. You want to hang out and play video games and stuff. So what have you been doing? What video games have you been playing lately? Why is this play in it? I wouldn't have expected it would be like that, but I guess we're gonna get guidelines in here, right? Like, it looks like that is gonna hold it in. There's gonna be one on the other side, but it's not been added on yet, right? Like, as you can see, it's not there. It's weird. What am I doing? I'm doing this. And then I need those corner pieces, which, because all of the pieces are black, you cannot, you can't tell which is which. Oh my god. I can't see. That's one. Like, you just can't see it. You're all screaming at me, is that piece there, Womble, you idiot? There it is. I see it. Found it now. So one of the disadvantages of Lego builds is that each page is an instruction, so I have to like flip the pages quite consistently. I need to remember to do that for you guys, right? That's what I need to do. Yeah, I've been pretty busy with work. So what other stuff have you been doing outside of work? Non-work related content, T-Man. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? I'm interested. I feel like the graphic doesn't look like it's got that play, and it does look, the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking there's something not quite right here, but I mean, I gotta trust in the process. There'll be, at some point, there will be something that goes in and it'll fix it, right? Alright? Trust in the process. Trust in the process. That's what we gotta do, Womble. I can't. Yeah, it's... non-work aside, been working on some greenhouse stuff on Minecraft with automated farms. What type of automated farms? What sort of automated farms? That sounds cool. I like automated farms. I'm not very good at them actually at the moment. I'm more into my designing things for aesthetics as opposed to practicality. That's kind of where my brain's at in Minecraft. That being said, we have been doing that bee farm for a while, right? Like, we've been doing the bee farm. So I want to get into doing just small little automated farms, like the small stuff. So like the Dead Easy bone meal stuff and, you know, like the beginning things. I think it's because Hermitcraft has reset. So they are, for the first time, building their farms again, right? And it's inspired me to want to do that, but then also I want to finish the stables and I want to start afresh. I don't know, I'm like all over the place with Minecraft at the moment. There's a lot of things that I want to do, which is good. I've got a lot of projects going on my save, right? So there's always going to be something. I was playing it before I started streaming. Well, this morning I was playing on Jamorian's server just for a little bit, and I was working on my starter base there, even though I've got like quite a lot of hours in there. Sugarcane, bamboo, wheat. Yeah, wheat is difficult to automate because you've got to replant the seeds, right? So you would have to have some form of bone meal farm for it to be good, but then you're having to burn through your bone meal, so you need a bone meal farm, right? I'm so struggling to figure out which of each of the blocks are you shooby-doo bow. There we go, found it. Yeah, bamboo is a good one because with bamboo you get wood, right? Now, because we've got bamboo planks in the game. So you get like proper wood things. I did this bit wrong. So bamboo farms are very useful. Oh, right, yeah. I keep forgetting to turn the page for you guys, so you get 2 pages. We're actually using a different color. We've got this turquoise one. I found it. I just need to find the other black pieces in the sea of black. I'll probably get a villager trading farm going pretty soon because I need mending. Yeah, the only other way of getting a mending book is from fishing, I think, and that is not fun. Villager trading farm. So how far into your world are you then? Like, it sounds like if you are only just getting these farms sorted, you're still kind of like beginning of the save, I would imagine. Is it a fairly new save are you working on? I can hear wind outside. Jesus Christ, that's loud. It might even be coming through the mic, and the mic, it looked. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can do. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Accidentally unplugged my microphone while I was doing that, and you have to reset the audio driver when it does it, so I do apologize. What are we after? So I need this back. We still haven't fixed this play there. I feel like I've missed something. Because I don't think that should be like that, but hey, there we go. In total 3 weeks, but technically 2. Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's, yeah, if you're doing like the sugarcane farms and bamboo farms, they're usually the first things you do. That being said, I still don't have a bamboo farm, and I've been doing it for 2 years on my save now, so yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not the be-all and end-all rule, right? Like, it's... Oh, I need to turn my page on this. I remember I did it like this last time, where I had 2 instructions. Effectively, I was doing the instructions twice. And I think I very quickly came to the conclusion that wasn't really viable. So, is it on a single player save team? And I guess most people play on servers, right? So I presume it's a server that you're working on. Most people play on servers. I think I'm the exception for the rule, because I tend not to play on servers that often. I mean, I do on occasion, just not. I don't put all of my time on servers. For me, servers should be interaction-based kind of thing. Like, I like the interactions with other players rather than... Aha! It did it! Okay, it's still a little bit like this, but yeah. I needed to trust in the process. Lego's got my back. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It's still a little bit wibbly wobbly there, but I have a feeling that's going to fit then. All right, time for you to go to wake up the house and go to the gym. Okay, no worries, Kath. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm pretty much at the end game stuff with Minecraft. Like, got diamond tools already, diamond armor, elytra. Just need to get mending on it so I can just go to the Guardian farm you built. Ooh, Guardian farm. For me, it's always taken a lot of work to do a Guardian farm, and I've never really... I gave up when I've only attempted it once, and I was just like, nah, this is too much work. I can't be bothered. I am starting to get to the point where I really want Dark Prismarine on my single player save, so... We might have to do a Guardian farm at some point, but I mean, saying I can't complete any of my farms like that I do, I mean, it'll be a while. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more fiddly. I think the difficulty with this kit is that they're all the same color pieces, right? So even if you group them off, like, you're still struggling to see things. I think it's this. Yeah, it is this. I like that click. When it clicks like that, that's very satisfying. Luckily, I recently built an AFK fish farm, so you have mending sooner rather than later. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think villages are still easier to get mending than a fish farm. I mean, a fish farm drop rates are not great, are they? Is it what, like 1%, 2% or something? Ugh. Right, okay, so these set of drawers are annoying me. What am I doing with this? Like, I don't... This? Come on. And then that needs to go... I'm sorry, where now? Oh. I'm an idiot. That's okay. There's nothing new there. This one. So that goes like that. There we go. And then we do the same on the other side. Okay, noted. This thing. So you have an AFK fish farm, which is pretty good. Is that do they still do those with note blocks? Is that still the thing where you have like a note block and you just like stand with the fishing rod? I guess with an AFK fish farm, the first thing you want to put mending on is your fishing rod, right? Because then it was perpetual. I know I mean, a very long time ago, back when fishing wasn't as bad as what it is now, because they nerfed it, right? Before they nerfed fishing, I had an automatic fish farm as well. But yeah, it's super nerfed now. So I just tend not to bother. Feel like it's more trouble than it's worth. Hey, we're finally putting this sub-assembly on. Huh? How is it? Oh, I see. Okay, so that looks like the bottom of his jaw. So this is giving me a good scale here. It's going to be a lot smaller than I was expecting. But that's okay. I guess it makes sense. It makes sense that it would be small. Yeah, it is a lot smaller than expecting. You can already start to see the shape of it, of Vader's helmet. So I need a couple more of these. One more of those. I'm gonna take the 2 red pieces we have. They are now in. The 2 turquoise pieces. I think they've got a spare one of those knocking around then. That's quite nice. And then these 4, which sit on the back. I want to see if, like, doing Lego builds inspires me in Minecraft. I guess you can't really do this level of detail in Minecraft because you don't have such a variety of different shapes and stuff. You've got, what, like stairs, blocks, and things like that. But I think you could still do it. You'd have to increase the scale to get it right. That's something that LEGO has over Minecraft is scalability, right? Like the scale of LEGO can be a lot smaller than the scale of Minecraft. Bear in mind, 1 block is like 1 meter in length in Minecraft. I'll be lucky if this is like 30, like maybe 15, 30 centimeters, I guess. Yeah, I reckon that's about 15 centimeters there. We're getting to the speedier part. Once you kind of start emptying your work materials, you don't have as many pieces lying around, it becomes a lot easier, a lot quicker. There we go. It's difficult to show on camera, I think, because it's all like one color. It's difficult for the camera to pick up what it's looking like. I'm really struggling actually with lighting as well, which is not great. I wonder if I do that. That might help. No, that makes it worse. Maybe if I do that, maybe. because it's like white and black, right? Like it's just tough. It's tough to light. They're contrasting. I've just done that. We will do this one next. Ah! Uh-oh, broke it. I was talking to one of my cool space buddies. Talk to you on a daily basis. He's like, what the heck is metric? I'm like, do I have to explain this? It was a very interesting conversation, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I mean, like, I prefer metric. I mean, I'm sure you do, with you working, especially in the space industry, right? Like, metric is standard unit across, well, meters is SI, right? So when I said centimeters, that's just a bad habit from school. I really should have said 150 mil. Because that would be better engineering terminology. But it's good to have a wide verse, because it's kind of like a language, right? Like, if you can convert and do both measurements, then it is actually more beneficial, I think. Because sometimes it's easier to measure things in like inches and feet, as opposed to meters, because meters are weird, right? Like, a foot is easy to kind of like understand. At least in my opinion, right? Like, 1 foot is approximately the size of the average adult's foot, right? Right? It's like measuring things in hands, right? Like, you measure horses and how many hands they are. So 8 hands, 10 hands kind of thing. I know that my hand span there, that's about from my thumb to my finger is about 9 inches, right? I know that, so it's very easy for me to measure things in inches, whereas I'm not quite sure what the millimeter is for that, but obviously the number would get higher. So when I'm like measuring things in hands, like hand span, that sort of stuff, it's difficult because the numbers get big very quick, if that makes sense. So you have to do the conversion. So it's like 200. It's like, I don't know. It's probably like 200 mil, which isn't too bad. But yeah, 230 mil, something like that. So yeah, 230 mil. I mean, that's fine. But then when you start adding that up over a large amount, like a big, like if you're measuring a table out, for instance, you know, it gets very difficult very quick. So I can understand the frustration and the annoyance with it, with metric, because metric you're either working in numbers, like 3-digit numbers or 1-digit number kind of thing, right? Like, it's weird. So, yeah, I can understand why people struggle, but basically, the school system in the UK, it's, well, the UK is split, right? So we don't just use metric, we also use imperial as well. So if we travel anywhere, or if we do anything, it is a matter of how many miles you go. You do MPG, miles per gallon kind of thing, instead of kilometers per liter. But then we buy our milk. Well, no, yeah. So we would buy our milk to the pint, right? We would have a pint of milk, or we would get like 500 kilograms worth of pasta. It's really weird. It's weird how we seem to work in the UK. And currently, our government is trying, and failing, I might add, to get the imperial system back. Because obviously it was our imperial system. The reason why it's called imperial units is because it was named after the British Empire, which is an imperial unit, So it was ours. You just adopted it as your terminology because you derived from us. Whereas the metric system is French, right? Or at least it originates from the French. So, like, I would say the metric system can potentially be more accurate, but difficult to measure for layman's. We've got our first sticker. We've only got 4. Decal, as Kath says. I always get very scared with this. Where is my pen knife? I know I've got it here somewhere. Did I bury it under the bags? Oh no, it's right there. That's fine. There we go. That was not bad. That only, you know, that was actually pretty quick. I'm quite pleased with that one. And I did it on camera. I don't normally do those on camera. I usually take them out. How does that look? Do you think that looks good? I guess you can barely see it. It's not overly clear. Speaking of SpaceX and spaceflight, we've completed our 300th successful Falcon launch. I saw that, yeah. That's pretty impressive. I really hope I put that on correctly now, because I did it out of order to the instructions. That's fine, I'm going recluse. No. So look what we just did. We just did Vader's bottom part of his mask there. Like, that's what we just did. Cool. I also saw Rocket Lab during my night time. They launched a pretty cool little satellite that is supposed to rendezvous with some space debris, right? And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. 300 launches, no big deal, just like that. In the grand scheme of rocket companies, yeah, it has seemed like it's no big deal. I mean, how many launches do ULA have, right? Because they've been going a lot longer than SpaceX, but how many actual successful launches have they had? Let's have a look. 155. Yeah, 155 missions. So I mean that puts it into perspective, right? That SpaceX and Falcon 9, they're now almost double the amount of launches that ULA have, and ULA have been around, what, 10 times the length? Maybe not 10 times, that's an extreme. Probably about 3 times. 3 times as long. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I am doing, by the way, I just did that. Oh, wait, did I do that? Is that what I just did? Yeah, so I just did that. Then I did that. And now I've done that. Okay. So we're on back 2. So, little bits that we got left over. We got these little pieces. 3 pieces. They go in my Tupperware box of leftover Lego pieces. They go in there. So that first bag, that took, what, half an hour? Maybe less. And most of that I was chatting. So, I mean, we could speed run this and get through this pretty quick, I think. Ah. Oh, never mind. This is looking a little bit more complicated already. This is looking a little bit more complicated already. Open it. Yeah. There's a lot more color to this, so I'm legit. I'm gonna sort these, so these are gonna get sorted. There wasn't much point in me sorting the first bag because it was mostly black pieces. But yeah, we're going to do a sort on this because we've got a lot more variety in colour. Okay. There's a lot more variety than I thought there would be. Okay, well, let's do the first sort, right? So we'll get all of the black pieces in the centre first. I think that's going to be the easiest because there's the most. Then we'll do light grey. So we'll do black up here and light grey down here, right? Because there's quite a lot of those. And the big chunky pieces, the light grey pieces. Well, the majority are anyway. Sorting by colour. Because this will help me later on down the line, like whenever we've got like black pieces, we know that, you know, it's going to be difficult to pick them out. But we do have quite a variety of colour here. ULA has a pretty good launch record of launches, but we're launching every 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean ULA, like I said, ULA at what, 155? So if you've done 300 in half them, like a third of the time, you know, that's pretty impressive. How many failures in those 300 launches as well, right? Like 2? 3? Not including Falcon 1. I'm not counting those. And I'm not counting Star. In fact, I'm just counting Falcon 9 in that. In that metric. I'm pretty excited for a certain space plane that's launching on a certain Vulcan rocket coming this summer. See, I've learned not to get excited for things. I mean, Vulcans launch now, right? Like, they did their first launch. Wait. I didn't dream that, did I? No. I didn't dream that. I didn't, like, hallucinate that. I think it was like a nighttime launch, right? I'm forget, because the reason why I'm questioning myself is because I can't remember what they launched. What was it? What was the... What did they launch? They launched something. I know they did. I'm sure they did, right? In January? The second launch is sending Dream Chaser to the space station. Yeah, I thought so, right? They did Cert 1, right? Was it just the concrete payload, maybe? Maybe it was just a concrete payload. I don't know. Yeah, they're sending Dream Chaser. That's it. Yeah. So that's the Vulcan. That's the Vulcan launch. I mean, I like Vulcan Rock. Like the design of Vulcan is such a nice design. It's basically it's an improved version of Atlas V, which was a brilliant rocket. And it is a shame that Atlas V is no longer flying. In all honesty, it is a shame that it is no longer flying. Okay, I'm gonna keep most of the sort piles off camera so that we can save this space for build space, right? Now, the biggest sort pile is black, so you will see that. But like these extra pieces here, I'm just gonna keep most of these off camera. So I'm just gonna move them up here. Oh, it was the Moonlander that had the propellant leak after separation. That was it. Yeah, that's why it was forgettable, because the actual mission itself was unsuccessful. It was the lander. Of course it was. See, this is why I was struggling with that. We've got some really random colours here. They're very, like, bland colours. Like, when I think Lego, I think, like, these sort of blues and these sort of reds, but not weird lilac-y colours. Or cyan, you know? I don't think of Lego like that. Like I said, I'm keeping a lot of the different colours are kind of, like, off the screen. So most are hidden behind my webcam. We've got a lot of different variety of colours there. Okay, I'll keep the greys all together. The greys, blacks, I'll keep together. Right, then that means I've got this area for a build thing. Okay, right. So the next section is the first top part of Vader's head, by the looks of it. Okay, so I can already tell that the sort hasn't helped in terms of black pieces, because there is just so many different variety of pieces in here that I'm gonna struggle. But at least I'll be able to pick out the colored pieces quite easily. Yeah, it may as well have been a lump of concrete, T-Man, right? Because the actual craft itself was terrible. The thing is, I don't know if that counts as a successful mission. Well, it definitely isn't a successful mission, right? Because the mission itself was bad, but that's because of reasons, I would imagine. I can't find what I'm after. Here? No. The disadvantage of sorting so many pieces of Lego that are like the similar color is this. And actually, speaking of Dream Chaser, they're going to redo the crew variant of Dream Chaser to have no windows and just cameras. I guess it would make it more structurally sound, so safety over looks, right? I can't find the piece I want! There it is. Holy mother of God, that took far too long. Ooh, this looks a little bit more complicated, I guess. Let's get this. One of those. One of these. Ah, trying to find these pieces in a sea of black. It's so difficult. They all look the same. It all looks the same. I can't tell what's what. Oh boy. What am I even looking for? I'm looking for one of those. There it is. Do 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 do. Not quite got that in the right position there, but that's okay. Then I guess that goes there. Let me turn my page. I'll tell you what, put that there so you guys can see the edge of it. That's kind of, it's fine. No, it'll just be off camera. Okay, so it looks like that this section is gonna sit on top of here at some point, but we're kind of just gonna leave this section on its own for a bit. So I'm just gonna leave it out of shot. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's happening on this page. I do like these streams because it's just like me chatting with you guys. Like that's effectively what it is. Like, there's not necessarily that much going on the stream itself. There's just me. I can't find the piece. Me occasionally yelling at the Lego, "Reveal yourself!" And then it reveals itself, so that's at least something. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did a piece wrong. That's supposed to be like that, I think. No, it won't actually do it. Oh my god, I've done all sorts wrong with this. I've done all sorts wrong. I actually used it. I used the piece. Right. There we go. I think that's more accurate now. I can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah. Just like every so often it's. No idea. No idea. I have no idea where it is. Chat. You know how I said I'm gonna knock this out in like 2 hours? That was an hour ago. We're not even through bag 2 yet. Okay, so maybe I've underestimated the time a little bit. We'll see. Gonna have to get some orange juice or something in a sec. I've got some orange juice in the fridge, and that's all I can think about having right now is. I think this one goes here. Okay, we got that. That's that bit done. Perfect. Now we need this line piece here. I'm gonna make the most of these pieces where it's like I can find them. They're so easy to be found. There we go. Oh, we got a blue piece coming up as well. That's exciting. We got these two yellow pieces. That's also very exciting. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to go turn the page. And then it's just going to be like, well, you need all the black pieces. Oh, no, we got some other stuff. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. We are basically going through all the nice pieces first. Which then is going to leave me like halfway through with just the black pieces left. I'm not going to be able to find them because there's just so many of them. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Like, I can feel it. It's a comment. It's a comment. Oh, there's two, like, very unique black pieces here that I need, and I can't see them. I can't see them at all. All these black pieces remind you of Starship tiles. I'm going to move where my webcam sits, by the way. I'm going to move it to there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Then I'm in a little bit of a better position. And I think that works better for the stream, right? Like, it looks better. So there we go. I've moved the webcam. I've decided that the place where I had it before wasn't good enough, so. Okay, yeah, that was a distraction. I'll tell you what else I can do to distract myself so I don't have to think about it. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. And then I'm going to have a sip of the water so I don't have to, like, stress about finding the black pieces. Nope, still haven't found the piece. Still haven't found the piece. I can't do it! I can't do it! It's like, it's got to be here somewhere, right? It's got to be here somewhere. So many pieces. They're all the same. They're all the same. Like, they all visually are very different as well. But they're just, I found them! I found them! I did it! Oh. Oh. You have no idea. I could not, for the life of me, see. Why is that like that? That doesn't feel right. Ah, no! I dropped it. Why do I have a feeling... Hold on a sec. I have a feeling I missed something. I did miss something. Okay. Wait. No. I'm way out of order, right? Like, I'm looking at... maybe I turned the page on my page a little bit too soon. Yeah, I missed something. I missed something there. It was... Surprise, surprise. It was the black pieces I missed. No wonder it wasn't, like, going on right. This is what you call, in space terms, a rapid, unscheduled brain disassembly. Yeah. It's definitely happening. Rain disassembly. Okay. Now we have that piece. Okay, that looks better and feels better. Now I need to find the other one that I dropped into. It's there. Okay. No wonder it wasn't quite adding up. Like I hadn't added things onto the assembly. Okay, this is the nice bit. This is nice. I'm gonna milk this bit for all it's worth, because hopefully we won't have to come to that again. There we go. Oh boy! Oh boy! So we're gonna leave this to one side, so I'm gonna pop that over there. It's in shot, so you can still see it. And we're actually gonna get, let me just move that out. Gonna get one of these. We need a bunch of these black pieces. And it looks like we're doing the next decal as well, because I think we're doing, oh, maybe not actually. Yeah, maybe not. Oh yeah, no, I think we're doing 3 and 4, but I could be wrong. Oh boy. Okay, so I found here. This is what I'm going to do, because this is kind of like a weird assembly. We're going to grab all the pieces. We're going to put them in the middle. All the pieces that we need. We'll put them all like there kind of thing, so we'll move those back. I don't normally do this, but I think it's just going to make my life slightly less stressful. With every piece we put on, it should get easier to find other pieces, because you're reducing the amount of black pieces, right? There we go, we've got those two now. But because all of these black pieces are very fundamentally unique, there's not very many repeats of the pieces inside this collection here. It's getting a little bit tricky. Like, it gets very tricky for me to be able to see which is which. I suppose there's quite a lot of these pieces, so maybe we should separate those so that I'm not looking at them. That might not be a bad idea. I mean, there's like a big chunky piece that I should be able to see, but I can't. Whoops, accidentally knocked the camera. My bad. Maybe it's these? No, it's not those. It can't be those. Like, there's just like a very obvious... Ah! It's these pieces. That one. I should be able to see them very easily, but they're not standing out. Why are you like this? Do you know that's really annoying? It was here the entire time. It was there the entire time. It's right next to where it needs to be. I still couldn't see it. Here, let's add one of those into this mix. And I think we've got 2 of those. Oh, no, there's still one missing piece, which is this one. Excellent. Okay, right, let's move that out of the way. There we go. So now we've got all the pieces to the sub-assembly. I tend not to do that normally. Normally I just go through and do that. But maybe that might be what we need to do with this build, is like have all of the sub-assembly pieces separate. Turning the page. Yes, I was right. We do have decal. I will try and do it on stream. I guess what I'm gonna do is I will place them on the piece like this, we'll get our penknife, which is just to the corner here. And we want to do this one first. There you go. It looks okay, I think. It's a bit difficult to tell on the webcam. You can't quite see it. But it looks aligned. Let's do the next one. Because the next one will be the real test. Because that will tell me how aligned I am. Oh. I should have taken it from like another tip. I should have done it correctly. I have to focus. Perfect. What do we like? Here, if I use that edge, that lines up, I think. You can't see it, like the webcam isn't focusing, that is lined up. There is, it looks like there's like kind of like an imperfection here actually in the webcam. This is quite sharp, so I do have to be careful. It's also quite a heavy penknife. I need my thin. There we go. Without leaving any scratches, that can go. Yeah, that's my travel penknife. That's not actually really it's meant to be a multi-tool, but it's not really great. It's a bit clunky and heavy to be good and elegant. There we go. Now it goes on to this. That looks like the bottom of Vader's mask right there. Does that look okay? I can't quite tell. It's a bit difficult. You can't see because the webcam's not focusing correctly. Yeah, the it's not focusing well. That is the oh, there we go. That is the problem with these Logitechs on the Lego. It doesn't focus well with the black. So it's trying to focus down here, look. You can see it's focused down here. So maybe if I place it down here. Yeah, it's fine. I would say it's probably as good as I was going to get it. Right, let's do the next little piece. Let's do the sub-assembly thing again, because I think that helped. That helped with my sanity. So we need 2 of these. 2 of... hello? Okay, well, I got 1. Supposed to have 2 of those, but there's only 1. There isn't, there's another one, I just can't find it. Got 1 of those, that's good. Ah, there it is, it's right there, it's right next to where the other guy was. I now realise that a lot of this is probably like underneath the webcam. I've got a lot of space down here, so maybe I should, well, no, we can put that there, right? Space there, we'll put that there, put these down here. Well, I'll tell you what, we need 2 of these, so that's very easy to find. Oh, I got 1. I need 2 of those, right? Because we're doing this twice over. So we're doing this assembly twice. There we go, got 2 of those now. Still need 2 of these. That's the last piece I need. And then we can start this build. Ah! Why? No, it's not that one. Oh boy, like, it's so difficult to see the pieces. I kind of like have to get really close. I need like extra light just here. That's what I need. I'm wondering if I can rig up a set, like another light that kind of like hangs above me, maybe. Actually, hold on. I've got an idea. See if this helps. If I focus this, do this, right, and then this. Is that changing the light levels at all? It's adding a bit. It's adding a bit of variety, right? I don't know if you can see it on the webcam. But then I'm just gonna create a shadow now. Oh no. That's better. That's better for me. It's not better for the stream. The stream is now very much whitewashed. So let me fix that. Also, I knocked the webcam. Properties. Configure. I think it's like the exposure's not quite right? There we go. I think that's okay. I apply. Does mean that when I'm looking at the webcam, which you can't see me, but when I turn around now, I am just getting blinded. Like when I turn to you guys, I'm just getting blinded. I've just got to. I'm offline. What? Am I? Oh no. Ah! I seem to be offline. Am I still... Did I reconnect? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, YouTube. I've lost... I just knocked my, my thing there. And I apparently just lost my internet. Oh goodness sakes, why is this so difficult? Alright, what can I do? Yeah, let me just do that real quick. I don't know what to do about this. I think I've broken... Not connection, no connections available. What the fuck do you mean there's no connections available? Did I pull it out? It's still there. What do you mean no connections available? Here, if I do that, and then reconnect, that might have done it. I might be live again. I'm not live. But I have got the internet back. That might have done it. Maybe. So whilst I was trying to fix that, I'm just looking at the stream now. The lighting colors don't look right. I'm gonna have to turn down the light. Whilst I was trying to fix everything, I accidentally unplugged my Ethernet cable. I have to do that. There we go. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. It's so bright in my eyes. It's so bright in my eyes. Yeah, I accidentally unplugged my Ethernet cable. I knocked it. So that was a me problem. That wasn't an internet problem. That was a me problem. That was my fault. That was my fault. I did that. Me. I did that. Oh my goodness. So many things. Okay, let's do these. Right, so we take one of these, do that, then do that, then do that, and then do this, and we do this twice. Oh no! I didn't find the other piece. There it is. That was why I was dealing with the light. I didn't find the other piece. So, if you do want to know what happened whilst I was off air stream, you'll have to wait until the VOD, because I was still recording, OBS didn't shut down, and it will make it into the VOD. So YouTube gets exclusive stuff. That's what that is what is the thing, you know, because I upload the majority of my streams, right? The majority of my streams I upload. Not all of them. The for instance, the Euro Truck Simulator streams, they don't get uploaded. They're one-offs, just for Twitch. But the majority of things I do upload to YouTube as well. So if you really want to find out what I was doing during that period, what you missed, then you'll have to check out the YouTube video. Spoiler alert, you didn't actually miss anything with the Lego, because I figured it out straight away that my internet went out. As soon as my internet went down, I figured it out straight away. The webcam still isn't right. I'm going to leave it with how it is now, just because I can't be bothered to keep messing around with it. I think I've made it worse, but I've made it better for me. I've made it worse for you guys. There's a balancing act that I have to do. And unfortunately, to make this tolerable, with it being like such dark colors, dark pieces, I have to make it better for me rather than better for you. So, screw it. We've got another sub-assembly. So if I do this... We've done that. We got another sub-assembly. So page 50, instruction part 52. Let's get all the sub-assembly pieces. We need 2 of these. I've got 1. Oh boy. We need 2 of those, which I've got. I found, oh no. No, I didn't. There we go. I've got 2 of those now. And I need 2 of these, I think, of which I've got 1. Well, I guess I can make 1 of these, right? I guess I can make that one, and that can go in that. Oh wow, look at that. That is looking cool. Now we just need to find the rest. Yes, I found 1. And now I need... has the lighting made it easier for me? I don't know. I think I just made it worse. I think I've made everything worse. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, so sorry, chat, if I just went down. Like, it was a me problem. It wasn't anything in particular. I've made a mistake here. I've made an error, chat. See if that actually works. It does. Come on, Womble, get this right. Ready? There we go. Whew. That was a nice little sub-assembly. I liked that. Okie dokie. So, the next bit. We're gonna need... I'm kind of tempted to get all of the pieces that I need on the next 2 pages kind of thing, and then just put them in the center and then work from that. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I think getting the pieces first is it just makes the process slightly easier, so I'm going to need those. Or at least it makes my brain hurt less, right? Like, it's making my brain hurt less. So, which then makes it more enjoyable for me. So, all of these pieces are the pieces that I need for the next 4 parts, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then that'll be a good telling to see whether or not, like, we've done it correctly, I guess. Okay, so this is for the next couple of parts. We can do this nice and easy. So something I have noticed is that for the pieces that you're doing next, the pieces that you've just put in, there's like a red box around. Well, when you have red pieces, like that red box really doesn't help. I can immediately go to the next page. So I've already got these pieces. All right. I think it goes like this, and like that. Ah, don't throw things around. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Yes. Oh, I don't need 2 of those. I only needed 1. I think that is everything. And now the final pieces. Okay. So I'll turn the page for you guys first. So that was all of the pieces, correct? That's all in place. I'll turn the page for you guys first, then I'll turn the page in my book, and I'm going to get the next steps on these next 2 pages, and we're just going to get all the pieces, right, that I need. So I need one of those. I think this is the best way to do it, because then I have a sorting session kind of thing. I sort things, and then I can build, right? So then I'm not like building and sorting, building and sorting, building and sorting kind of thing. I think this is the best process to do. Because the sorting phase is by far the most annoying. The thing that I am doing that is wrong, though, maybe I should group them together in the order that I'm going to need them, right? Because then I can just pull from it. That's what I should do. Why can I not find another one of these pieces? Oh, back, crack, ow. Like, it should be easy to find one of these pieces, but I cannot see it. There it is, found it. One of those, that one's, these pieces are a little bit easier because they're shiny, or shinier, but they're only easy if they're like, kind of like shiny side up kind of thing. I need 2 of those. And then we need 2 of these. And 2 of those. Fantastic. Right. Let's get this. Figure out what goes where. Wait, what? Oh boy. Have I missed something then? I must have missed something at some point. Have I gone too far forward? I've gone too far forward. I see. I went too far forward in my book. Oh no. So I don't need those. I will need those in a minute. So we'll leave those up there in its own little sub-assembly. And then I'm going to get the correct things. I bet you were all thinking, what the hell is he doing? Like, yeah. Because you had the right page. I didn't. I didn't have the right page at all. Definitely a Womble issue. And then I'm like coming to build and I'm like, what? What is this? Like, I don't have what? Okay, so we're definitely using like a lot more of these nice colored pieces here, aren't we? Great, great. But there is going to be some sorting here of some black pieces too, so we can get through those. It's getting easier anyway, because there's becoming less and less. And then 2 of these. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so that's all the pieces for the next 4 steps. So we'll get this. No wonder it wasn't working. Ew, gross. Real life Minecraft. I was saying that I don't think you could do something like this in Minecraft. Like, you couldn't do this sort of a build because there's just too much of a variety of like how to attach things to places, like these little circular pieces. Like you couldn't do it. Effectively, you've got your normal blocks, right? Like this size, right? You've got these sort of Lego blocks, but then you've got 1/3 the width. So you can't build things to such scale. The color looks so bad on stream, and that's because I messed around with the lighting in the room. Because I couldn't see what I was doing because I'm building with a lot of black pieces, right? So it's very difficult for me to see. So I have effectively just whitewashed the stream. But I would rather whitewash it and me be able to enjoy the build than, you know, my enjoyment comes first, chat. Okay? My enjoyment comes first. Also, hey Animal, how are you doing, my dude? What have you been up to? What are you actually building in Jim's server? I've seen you on, but I don't actually know where you're... This is now a washed up stream then? Oh, I'm definitely washed up. 100%. Not even gonna argue that. I don't even think I was ever unwashed. What are you doing in Jim's server? Because I never see you. I don't know where you are in the world. I've seen like one of your signs of like where you're gonna build your base, but you haven't got anything there, I don't think. Because you claimed the place that I wanted, but you've claimed it. And it's too late now. I've settled elsewhere. I didn't need 4 of those. Okay, we're fine. Right. Next page. Oh, I just realized. I've done that. Okay, we're on this one. You want the spires? I might abandon using them. I did want the spires. It's too late now. I've settled elsewhere. I did want the spires when I was looking around for a base to settle, and your thing was already there, and it's like, never mind, it's been claimed. I'll go somewhere else. But I left you a present first. I left you a present. Which I presume you haven't seen, because... I guess that one goes there. Yeah, I presume you haven't seen. Should have asked me. No, I didn't want to bother you. I saw them and I was like, oh, that would be a really cool place to build. And then it was like, it's claimed by animal. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go and leave something there. I'd rather leave something there and troll you than than build there myself. I thought about it for like 2 seconds and realized that it would be a lot more work than I could be bothered to put in. So where I am now is perfectly fine. It's better. It's a better place. You have no idea what to do with the spies at this point. Well, I'll tell you what then. If I finish my stuff, right? Like if I finish my stuff and I'm still inspired to build on the server, which I'll be honest is not likely. I only want to build something small. I don't want to build something big. I don't want to do like a super mega build. I don't want to do farms or anything like that. But if I am inspired to build, then I will. And you still don't know what to do with the spires, I will come and help you design something up there. Have you seen the mini game cave? No, I haven't. I haven't really explored the server. Well, I have explored the server, just not all the building places. Like, I've explored loads, as in travelled. I've travelled a long way because I was interested with the biomes and stuff. And then I got lost trying to find spawn, and then I realised that it's just go back to 0. Wait. Ah. Right, I'm an idiot. So yeah, you should definitely check out the top of that spire animal at some point, because I left you something. I left you something up there. Which I don't think anyone has spotted, but you can see it from spawn. I don't think anyone's noticed I did it. Someone saw me doing it, and they didn't even notice that I was doing it. Right, okay. I've done that one. Let's do this one. So this one's easy. I don't need to separate the pieces for this. So I am just basically gonna do this. Ah, I see. Like, nobody's... You built a giraffe, yeah. Nobody spotted it. Like, nobody has said, why is there an elephant on the top of that spire? I left you that ages ago as well. That was like one of the first things I built in the game. In fact, that was the first thing I built in the game. Because it was dead easy, right? Like, it's just andesite and stone. Time to talk about the elephant in the room. Exactly! Nobody has spotted that. Like, that's been up there for a long time, and I don't think anyone's seen it. And if someone has seen it, then they've not said anything, right? And again, I'm not gonna separate these pieces because these are easy to find, so. Build room around it. You renamed my sign. I did. I did rename your sign. Because the joke was that there were animals up there. That was the joke. I was going to do more animals, and then I was just like, yeah. I needed better materials. I was going to put like a safari up there. Like, slowly start building a safari. How dare you! I was going to slowly start building a safari up there. I was going to put like a rhino. I was going to do like a crocodile. But in order to do like a crocodile, well, I think you need like dark prismarine and things, maybe. Build a court now and see. That's what you need to build at the top of the hill. Okay, so this looks like it's got a lot of different... Yeah, okay, so we're going to go back to separate everything I need for the next two pages. So we're going to need this. Need this. Gonna need this. It looks like the next 2 pages are just mirroring one another anyway, so it's just like trying to find them. But it's getting easier to find, like the more pieces we put in, the easier it is to find the pieces from my sort, right? Like the black pieces, like it's easier to separate them. In fact, I'm gonna move the grey pieces on stream now so you guys can see them a little bit better. And I do have some other like coloured stuff below the instructions, but pretty sure that some of these are spare. You know how I just said a minute ago it's getting easier to find the pieces? I can't find one of my pieces. I've been waiting for ages, Animal, for you to like mention that, like ask, who put an elephant at the top of my room? Although I think you would have figured out that it was me, right? I'm the only one that has the audacity to change the signs, edit the signs. I'm the only one on the server that would do that. But that gets you back for putting a panda in a boat and naming it Mr. Womble. That gets you back. That's what that was for. That's what that was for. I would have just been confused. Mr. Womble now lives at the bamboo farm. Oh, that's weird. I haven't seen him. Because I've been to that bamboo farm a few times. But only because I'm using the nether portal, because I don't have a nether portal at my base. Literally the only reason. I go to the bamboo farm. I don't go for anything else. I think that goes on here. And this one goes... Wait. No, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong. That farm breaks by server lag flying machine. The flying machine? I haven't used it. I haven't used the bamboo farm itself. Don't know how and what Akil made. Oh, did he make the bamboo farm? I did wonder who had made that. Server lag breaks the flying machine. How? Because the flying machine should not break because of server lag. Because server lag will not skip ticks, and that's the only way to break a flying machine. Put something there. Has minecarts on trapdoors at the end are dropped on the rail. Minecarts on trapdoors. I don't know how it breaks. I'll have a look. I mean, Akil can have a look if he wants. He's on quite a lot, right? He should be able to fix it. It's his machine. He should be able to fix it. He seems fairly knowledgeable with redstone, I guess. Okay. Well, we'll do like a mini sort for this, I guess. Because it's all the black pieces, but I should be able to pick these out fairly quick, actually. Yeah, there we are. He's a good builder, too. Yeah, he's pretty good. He is my neighbour, so it means that whatever I'm building, I need to build well. A little bit of pressure there, because I like to think myself as one of the better builders on the server, right? Like one of the better technical players, better builders. But I mean, definitely whatever I've done so far, it hasn't had any oomph. I do like the flooring I've designed, though. The floor pattern design for what I've done. I'm just not spending enough time on that, to be honest. And then this... Oh! It goes... It goes on. It goes on like that. That's so cool. There we go. There we go. Aha. There we go. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look at that, chat. Yeah. It's getting a bit taller than I thought it was. It might get quite close to... It's a bit... Yeah, this is the problem with the overhead webcam. Is you're not going to be able to see it very well. But there's no other way of me positioning this webcam. I guess that needs to... Whoa! No! Hey. What you doing? Huh? There we go. That's better. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I don't know how much you guys can see it. I mean, I've not been on this server that much. I think I've got like 2 days playtime, but most of that was just me exploring in the wilderness, exploring all the new biomes and stuff. I mean, you saw the other day, I'd only just bred up a couple of turtles and I got the parrots and the bats thing. Like, I haven't done anything when it comes to farms or anything like that. I haven't done anything. There's no point. I don't want to do it. So I want to basically all I want to do on Jim's server is build something that looks relatively nice, and then that can be my legacy. I don't need to have like a super mega iron farm or a super mega this, that, and the other, right? I don't need to build that. Other people can do that. They can do that as part of the community. I just want to add something that I can build on there, and I will use the community's farms and things to gather the materials and the resources, and I'll build something. It's quite the stark opposite to how I've been on the server in the past, or on Jim's servers in the past, because in the past, well, I mean, on the second server, I was a huge player, right? Like, I was one of the ones that stuck around well into its death. So, the last server I didn't really do anything, and I feel bad because I claimed a really cool spot and then I didn't do anything with it. So I do feel bad for that, because I know other people wanted to do stuff in that area, and I probably should have just let them. But I had a huge burnout, and I didn't know at the time I was having a burnout. Have you seen the trading hall near spawn? I've hardly seen anything that people have built, so no, I have not. What I would like is someone to give me a guided tour of the server, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, let it get built up. There's still a lot of projects that are not being built. Or haven't been built yet. It's a marvel of human engineering, the trading hall. The nether hub. The nether hub looks good as well. I think that is what that was my big legacy for the last server, was that I designed that nether hub, right? I thought it was a pretty cool design. I was quite proud of the looks of that nether hub of the last server. Bit sad that it disappeared, and I might have to get the world download from Jim so that I can maybe have a look at doing something similar to it on my Wait, single player save? Well, download is in the Discord. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I know I used a lot of the nether blocks for it, right? But again, like I said, I didn't make a base. Like, I had a really cool idea for a base and what I wanted to do, but it was like, it was a super base. Like, it was huge. It was a big project, and I bit off more than I could chew. I burnt out very quick. Oh, I've left the stream really far behind. I've done all this. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I'm now on this. I keep forgetting to change your pages, so. Gotta be that and this. Yeah, Akil has been going ham with the Nether Hub. Yeah, he has. I guess a lot of the stuff on the world this time has been him, right? Like, he seems to have built quite a lot of things. So obviously I presume he was the one that did the thing on the hill, right? He builds a lot, yeah. He must spend a lot of time on the server. He always seems to be on the server. One of these. Okay, well that's an interesting piece, but I don't think it's going to have... The cathedral, yeah. Like, that went up fairly quick. That was an early build. To say he hasn't had, like, shulker boxes as well is crazy. I don't know how good you guys are kind of like picking this up on the stream. I think I need to reevaluate the lighting because it's not looking good on the stream, and I feel bad. That I changed it. So let's move it back to where it was before. It means that I'm gonna lose light, but the stream, it should look better, maybe not, actually. Properties, configure. That's too bright. There we go, we'll go to that. The lighting is fine, you can tell the pieces apart. Yeah, it doesn't look great though, like it's... You can kind of see it. That is better, I think. It doesn't help that the webcam I'm using... Well, for a start, the distance between the object and the webcam is not that much. So really the webcam needs to be like moved. But I can't move it anywhere. Now, like, it's fixed where it is, I can't move it. Hey Renaissance, how's it going? Discount with the raid! 34 people, thank you. Hey Ice King, how's it going, my dude? How's everyone? What have you guys been doing? Lego! I know, right? We're doing some Darth Vader Lego. That's what we're doing. And if you do !Lego, it will tell you what we did last stream, because I forgot to update it. I'm not a cannibal! Okay. Hey T-Rex, how's it going? Hey Peter, welcome in. Raid! Discount Engineer brought me. Nice. What were you playing, Discount? What were you doing? Something fun, I would imagine. So Discount, he plays in my Dungeons and Dragons campaign that is played. Oh, I keep forgetting to update that. There we go. We're actually on this page now. Female models. He was offending British tea drinkers for hours. Oh, that's fine. I fully support in that. I don't like tea myself. Or British tea drinkers, so. Yeah, it was quite entertaining, besides the Vintage Story gameplay. Oh, was this Vintage Story? Was making a prison escape kit? Interesting. I collect Lego. I don't have too much. Just 850 models. Jesus. On the head, yes. My son didn't want that one. It was on special during Boxing Day. Oh, this one? Nice. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading chat. Just so you're aware. Like, get used to it. Like, I don't read chat very well. This is a Lego kit that I got a while ago. Use that with a follow. Ranison, thank you very much. Yeah, did a baking stream. He did a baking stream? He was cooking, now he has to clean. Oh, nice. Got the Ferrari model. Oh, that one's cool. I want that one. Oh my god, Monty Python. Hell yeah. I like you. Hell yeah, it's the Galaxy song from Monty Python. Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. I used to remember the whole song, but I don't now. I'm too old. That's not Monty Python. Andromeda Creates, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate that. Hey, sorry, I was just moving some cameras out of the way. Apparently you were doing a baking stream. What were you making other than mess, Discount? Other than mess, what were you making? I can do the mods. You can do it, Animal. Yeah, you can do the commands. You made most of the commands as it is. Yes, mod, wake up. Well, to be fair, Discount's also a mod, so he needs to wake up. He needs to be doing his stuff, right? Like, he needs to be doing the job that he needs to be doing, okay? I don't care if he's got a mess to clean up. He can come in my chat, and like, if he's gonna raid me, he can shout himself out. Have the decency to do that, right? Like you, mother was a hamster and your father smelled like elderberries. Your mother was a hamster. I'm so hungry, it's all Discount's fault. So what was he making? That's not how that works, Womble. Shut up! Shut up! Don't call me out on it! It works how I damn well please it to. I did 3 batches of bread, a coffee, and walnut cake. And something that I can't read, accompaniment. Okay. Irada does not shout themselves out. Look. I know that. I know that's not Twitch etiquette, but since when have I ever observed Twitch etiquette? Ever. Shout out Soviet Womble, you dick. His children can take care of themselves. He's got mod duties. Exactly, Ice King. You get it. They have food for the entire winter now. Top quality Womble action. Discount, you dick. Well, I tried. Yeah, it's only mods that can use that command. So, in case you're wondering why my name is Mr. Womble, I will give a brief explanation. Because there is obviously a much more famous streamer, YouTuber, that has been on YouTube and Twitch actually about the same amount of time, right? Like we roughly started about the same time. Obviously, his channel has done a lot better than mine, right? We're talking about the Soviet Womble, right? From what I understand, I don't really watch his content, but I've been aware of it. I've been aware of it from a very, very, very long time. Almost 10 years, I think. Because that was, yeah. Thinking of streaming Lego again tomorrow and getting Lego Saturday. What kit would you stream? So yeah, Soviet Womble, right? When I first started on YouTube, because I was a YouTube content creator first, I was just doing like gameplay and all sorts of rubbish. Trying to find my feet. I was just trying to... I was trying to get good at editing. That was what I was trying to do. And I didn't do a very good job of it. In those first like 3 years worth of YouTube, I didn't really do much. It was quite bad. And I didn't get good at like streaming. Well, I mean, I've never been good at streaming, but yeah, anyway. The first time I heard of Soviet Womble was on one of, I don't remember which YouTube video it was, but there was a YouTube video, and I got a comment, and there was like a snotty-nosed teenager that basically said, "There's another Womble on YouTube, and he's way more popular than you." And I'm just like, wait, what? And I googled it, and then Soviet Womble came up, and I'm like, the bastard! The reason why I'm saying the bastard is because Mr. Womble is my actual proper name. Like, I grew up, I was born a Womble, my father's a Womble, his father's a Womble, and so on and so forth, right? So like, I was a Womble first, right? It doesn't matter how long he's been on YouTube or whether he's older than me. I'm 99% certain that he wasn't born a Womble. He's taken the Womble name from the TV character show from the 70s. Kids cartoon or animated show, right? So he stole my name. Well, actually, Elizabeth Brailsford stole my name. It wasn't my name at the time, but stole the family name, right? Not really. To create the Wombles. So the Wombles are like fluffy creatures. And he turned those fluffy creatures and turned one of them into like one of the characters, like his Twitch character or whatever, into like a Soviet. And then he became the Soviet Womble. And it makes sense. It makes sense. And it's actually quite funny. You know, and it's a good name. It's a good name for a YouTuber. I'm a basic bitch. I literally, when I designed my YouTube channel, it was originally my first and last name, and then I decided, I probably shouldn't do that. I'll put Mr. Womble instead. Not that I'm that bothered. Like, people know what my real name is, right? Not that bothered. But still, you know? So I became Mr. Womble. So then, you know, years later... because he did a lot of like Counter-Strike and things like that, and the sort of stuff that I was doing was very different to the sort of stuff that he was doing. So I'm thinking, okay, well, it's fine. Our paths will probably never cross or anything like that. So I start Twitch streaming. It's about eight and a half years ago, right? I started Twitch streaming, and I started streaming a game called Kerbal Space Program. Many of you will know it. Guess who else plays Kerbal? Oh yeah, Soviet Womble does. Well, fair enough. But at least I can say, well, I'm better at Kerbal because, you know, I'm quite meticulous with it. And then I watched one of his Kerbal streams once, and my god, he knows how to play the game. He can play the game well. And if he applied himself to it, he could really play the game well. So then it was like, okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous now. The other Womble that we don't talk about has quite literally stolen my name, and now he's stolen my game that I've been playing. And And he's on Twitch. I didn't know he was on Twitch before this. The first time I see that he's on Twitch, because I think I came to Twitch before he started Twitch streaming over here. Right? I think so. It might be the same, about the same time. But I think I came first, right? Onto Twitch. I could be wrong. So yeah. Not only did he steal my thunder with my name, he stole my game that I was streaming. This nice small little quirky game that no one had ever heard of, that I was really liking. It was about space, and I'm a big space nerd and that sort of thing. He stole it, and then he started playing it better than me. Have we seen Mr. Womble and Soviet Womble in the same room? I'm pretty sure he doesn't know I exist. That's the worst thing. Like, that's the worst thing, is that he doesn't know that I exist. Like, he's completely oblivious to my existence. Oh. And I'm pretty sure he's been playing Minecraft recently as well, which is even more annoying. We all know your real name is Rodriguez Bartholomew Frankie Frederick Womble. There was a lot of Frederick Wombles in my family history, actually, weirdly enough. There's no room big enough here. It's a fun activity, says Discount. That's why when he did that shout out, I said, you bastard. Him and Kath like to really, really push it. Yeah. Okay, well, this is gonna be quite a tall thing. In fact, if I leave the webcam where it is, the top of Vader's head is gonna be where my knuckles are now. So we might have to move the webcam a little bit. Because I don't think, even if I lay him down this way, you aren't gonna be able to see the whole of his head. Because this is just like the bottom of bottom-y stuff. Maximilian. It's my guess, Mr. Womble's name. I mean, like, I don't exactly keep it a secret what my first name is. I quite often have a mug that has my name on it. So yeah, no, that's this history with me and Soviet Womble. He doesn't know I exist, but he is my deepest, biggest rival that I've ever had in my entire life. And the worst part is he doesn't even know I exist. But of course, he's like, in all honesty, he is actually quite entertaining. I have watched a few of his videos. I do quite like it. I don't watch them. I tend not to watch them, just out of principle, but, you know, like, I do have huge respects for anyone that can do this sort of a thing as a full-time, you know, full-time occupation. Like, I have huge respects for that. Okay, so we've definitely got a much more bigger variety of color here. So this is nice. So we're going to spend a little bit just, like, sorting these out. Again, most of the sort will be happening off-screen. Because the center of the place I kind of want free for me building, I guess. So we'll do a little bit of a sort. We're on bag 3, by the way. I should do this. I should get better at remembering to turn the instructions for you guys. I've got the paper-based instructions in front of me. I can only do so many things at once. So how is everyone? What have you been doing? Do you have much planned this week? It is only Monday. It is still weirdly the weekend for me. I mean, I was at work yesterday, right? So it's been a weird weekend because I had Thursday off, then I was working Friday, then I had Saturday off, then I was working yesterday, and now I've got today off. So over the space of the weekend, like, it was like, really, I've had a 3-day weekend, but 2 of those The last 5 days I've been, you know, I've been on, off kind of thing. 4 days, I guess. Tomorrow I'm back at work. But then I'm only in, like, I'm in the back office tomorrow, so I don't actually have, I'm not actually on the floor working kind of thing, which is quite nice. That's like a weird yellow. I've not seen that yellow before. It's like an orangey yellow. I've not seen it before. How very un-Lego-like. I also like that tan colour as well. It doesn't come through on stream very well. You have a kitchen to tidy and work out what to cook with your parsnip? Okay, Discount, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that. Have you been doing, like, baking streams long, Discount? I mean, I presume it's normally this sort of a time when you're doing them. And usually this sort of the time I'm at work, so I probably won't have seen them if you have been doing them long. I've been working all day. I did some birthday cake. It was a French. Fancy with a candle. Nice. Hey Rob, how are you, my dude? What have you been up to? Other than, I guess drawing, right? Birthday cake. I think that was the first cooking stream. Nice. Wait, you think that was the first cooking stream? Can you not remember? You still have a random parsnip around? Parsnip pie! With one parsnip? That's ambitious. Birthday was yesterday, hence the cake. Happy birthday, Rob. So on here. Thank you. Good. I really wasn't sure how this would translate to the stream, but as we add more pieces on, I'm noticing that the webcam is not high enough. So I might have to move the webcam a little bit. So this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. Because there are things in the room that I don't want you guys to see. Well, not necessarily what I want you to see, but I don't want to break the illusion, the fact that I wear smart clothes everywhere. So we're going to do this. Whoa, I just scraped something against my microphone. Right, I'm going to do that. I think that is good. Oh no, that's really not good. Just bear with me one sec. Oh, I might have to move like the actual location of the webcam. I don't even know if I can do this. Ah! Yeah. Goodness sakes. As you add more pieces, you slowly turn to the dark side. I like that. I like stir fry. Ah, come on, you dick. You see the light inside now? There's still some good there. Why is this so difficult to freaking move? I'm an old man. I can't do it. Oh, okay. Manual labor. That's what that was. That was not fun. That was... Oh no! The network error. Did I knock the freaking cable out again? Oh, I did, you dick. Well, YouTube. Well, YouTube. It happened again. It happened again. Accidentally knocked my cable out. Yep. Why? Gee. Why is it not connecting? I think I should stop messing with things, right? Welcome back. That's the second time I've done that now. Maybe I should take the hint. Stop trying to tweak stuff. Okay, yeah, unfortunately that top-down webcam is gonna look arse. Just not gonna be able to do it. Maybe? It is held together with duct tape, so... Add cut for me now. So basically what I'm doing, like, I've got my modem down right next to me. Normally it's on the desk in front of me, but this is now my workspace, right? So I've moved the modem down to the floor, and I keep knocking the cable out because it's quite loose. That sounds solid, to be honest. Yep, it is. Right. That's what I got. It's not quite aligned correctly. I think I will have to leave it like that. I can't adjust it anymore. So the center is now there, right? Okay, cool. Okay, well, yeah. That's as good as I can get it, I think, for the frame. Excuse me, spelling is fine. You don't need to spell anything. If it's loose, use duct tape. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I've done. That's what I've done. 100%. Whew. I worked up a sweat doing that. And again, the recording that's going to go on YouTube, because I load all of my VODs to YouTube, right? The recording, that will have a little hidden little gem that is now twice we've lost thing. Twice I've knocked my thing. I need to stop doing that. I need to find a better place for that while I'm doing these creative streams, basically. That's what I need to. I need to it's wire management, it's cable management. That's what's getting me, and it's not. I'm not done a very good job of cable management. Right, well, we can do that. Let's get the rest. Huh? Right, what am I doing? I want the 10 pieces, I want these. And then I need this piece here. So does anyone have anything planned for this week then? Are you guys busy, or what are you doing? I presume the majority of you are going to be like working this week. Although that being said, you know, if you're in the UK this sort of time on a Monday, maybe not, you know, maybe you have different working hours. I mean, I certainly don't have the same working hours as most. I can't find a second one of these. I can't. It's right in front of me. I need to keep remembering to turn the page for the stream. I mean, obviously I'm doing it for the one in front of me, but yeah. It's an ongoing issue. Like, I don't know how to do that better. Unless I moved one of my monitors so it was like here kind of thing. So I'm looking at it there. I'm not quite sure how I would do that though. without messing up my entire system. So I'd lose desk space that way, and I kind of need as much desk space as possible. I'm always curious, like, so Rob, for instance, right? Like, if you're still here, Rob, work, and being arty in the evening, potentially some icing too. Nice. Like, when you stream your drawing stream, how do you, like, mount the webcams and stuff? Because I like your setup, the way it looks. Do you have a top down, or do you have more of an isomorphic camera that's looking in that direction? Because I can't do that from where the camera is. That's what I want. I want a camera looking kind of the way that I'm looking at the build, so you can see what I'm looking at. The only way I can think of doing that is having like a webcam on my head up here, but then you're gonna see everything as I'm moving. So I can't do that. There's no like mountings behind me that I can kind of move around. Mounted on the shelf behind you, so it's kind of over your shoulder. Yeah, I don't have a shelf behind me, that's the problem. I mean, this is wall, obviously. And normally because this is an L-shaped desk, right? So normally when I'm streaming, I'm facing this direction here. This is where I'm normally sat, and that webcam is around about there. It's not quite right, but the webcam is kind of like here, and I'm doing that. I have a height adjuster, so it's different. I was using a tripod at one time, but it took up so much space. Yeah, that's something I don't have. I don't have the space to be able to do that. So basically what I've got a monopod. I've got a monopod which is attached to the back of my desk. The desk is flush against the wall on that side, so I'm in the corner of the room, right? So the wall is there, but I've moved the desk out this morning and mounted the camera on there to see if it would work better. Before, I had the camera directly in front of me, and it was in my way for my line sight, but so you guys have suffered, but now I can actually see what I'm doing. So I was just trying to figure out how best to do it. Yeah, so basically this webcam here is actually upside down. So I've just flipped it on OBS, right? So if I remove the flip, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So if I do reset transformation on that webcam. Whoops. That's the wrong one. I broke something. It's fine. If I do reset transformation on this and then do that, so this is actually how the webcam's set up, right? So my hand, as I'm putting it into the scene there, is coming from above. So this is actually upside down, but then I just flip it on OBS. So then it's correct, right? If that makes sense. So now it's correct. So that's what I do, but I don't have enough space I don't have any more space behind the webcam to make it so that it's like more of an over shoulder looking thing. And it wouldn't work even if it was. It only works because it's top down, right? So yeah, I think I would prefer an over-the-shoulder webcam for these sort of streams, but I don't think I can. And like, I can't think of another way of doing it. I generally can't. And also, there's a problem with this webcam as well, because this is never in the right position for these streams. And I'm also like, I've got no legs. I think this works though. It does work. I don't think it works for Lego, right? It would work for if I was drawing, because if I was drawing, you could see everything I'm doing on here. But with the Lego, because most of the time I'm building like this, a lot of the instructions, like that's looking at it from that sort of an angle as I'm looking at it with my eyes, right? So the webcam, the ideal thing for building Lego, I think, is if you can get the camera so it looks in that direction like that. But I just don't really have any mounting points. So I don't know. I need to figure it out. This entire room that I'm in is designed just for streaming, right? This is my office space, so I might have to play around with the room, but it is quite a small function room, right? This is my this is where my PC is, so I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to necessarily move everything around just for these creative streams, but if I can figure out a better orientation for the room, then potentially I could have cameras in different places, maybe. But I would have to reorganize and like resort everything, and it would be quite a big job. Okay, so we've done that one. You do the artwork up right on the easel, not flat. Ah, yes, so the over-the-shoulder works better for you. Got it. You do easel work. You see, I wouldn't do easel work, I'd do it down on the table. I've never tried drawing on an easel. Although, the only things that I draw, I will say I'm not as good as you, Rob. Like, the only things I can draw are kind of like, you know, D&D battle maps. So, like that kind of thing. I can show you this now because we've kind of done this. Like, they've been to this area and they've done this map, but like maps like that. So that's what I draw. I draw those. Or character art for Jen's new character. So here, ow! Yeah! Not good. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So there we go. That was Venra's character art there. I was going to do this on stream, but I also didn't want to spoil it. So this is all pencil, right? So this is all pencils. All the color is pencils. And then I've inked. You can't quite see it. It's not coming up very well. The colors aren't looking good with the camera. Pause the stream. Wait, was that a spoiler? No, that wasn't a spoiler discount because you've already been there. You went round the farmhouse, right? You went round Miller's barn. You've done that. You've finished it. That was for the last stream. I don't think there's any spoilers in this area. I keep the spoilers separate, like ones that we do separate. The ones that we haven't done are usually separate. Yeah. So yeah, there's no spoilers. I haven't given any spoilers out. I was very careful. There are some that will be spoilers that I haven't shown on stream, but the latest one, the one that I grabbed the quickest, was not a spoiler. Because you've already explored it. It was Miller's barn. It was where you were at before. Show me what's going to happen next and I'll have forgotten it anyway. Yeah. Also, I have an idea where to go from here for a character womble. Talk to you DMs later. Well, okay, so the stream and everyone know that Cliff is still alive. So we don't need to... Like, that's not a spoiler animal. Like, we all know that Cliff's alive. I did DM you about that, but I need to figure out what happened to Cliff, basically. Yeah, everyone already knew that. I said on stream, I said, listen, Cliff is... I'm not going to kill a character if the player isn't here. That's not fair. And I stand by that. I feel like if you weren't there because of a technical fault, like it wasn't your fault, you tried to make things work, so I'm not going to penalize you for that. That's not fair, right? And plus, I like Cliff's character. Like, the last thing I want to do is, like, kill a character needlessly, like, without any, like, story or background or emotion, that sort of thing. Like, when Plum died, I think I felt like that was appropriate. Gonna work. Look, cool. I felt like it was appropriate. You guys kind of messed up with the plum death, in my opinion. There was a lot of things that you did weirdly, and I think the comeuppance is Plum's death. Whereas with... I mean, even though it was a stupid thing to do that Discount did, I'm not going to penalise you for it. I will be penalising Discount for it. That's what I'm going to do. Going to penalise Discount. Oh, that's a spoiler. Whoops. I need a piece there. That's what I was missing from the last. It was only stupid the second time. Yeah, no, the first time you you did it, it was like, okay, fair enough, right? We've all done that. The second time I will say though, potentially what could have happened there, like for the entire campaign, right? And I'll be as honest as possible. Like, when you have a character death, I don't know if you've noticed, you all lose a round of initiative, right? You did it with Plum. You did it with Cliff for that time. A round of initiative. Drake, the killer of party members. Yeah, pretty much. Like, you lose a round of initiative, and you are up against something that could very easily, in that moment, knock you out. Because Cliff was doing a lot of the hard work. He was doing a lot of the heavy lifting. You could have got a party wipe. If Animal was there and the exact same thing happened, you would have got a whole party wipe. I think. I'm pretty sure. I was also very lenient because I gave Venra the option, like once because she went down, I gave Venra the option to basically after she completed her death saving throw, like to get up and then have an extra turn kind of thing. You're not supposed to do that, but I was feeling a little bit lenient. In character stuff is good. Oh, absolutely. I love the character stuff things that you guys have been doing recently. Like Plum's little funeral that you had for her, that was very touching. I really enjoyed that. It was just fun to sit back and listen and watch you guys. Because that didn't come from me, that came from you guys, that wasn't me. Like the moment that you all shared, you're all in silence and you're just like being very respectful for the first time, like... Because I mean, let's be honest, our D&D campaign is us messing around, right? Like we're just messing around, we're having fun. But I think you touched on grief very well. Like all three of the characters touched on grief and played that part incredibly well. And you all did it in unique, individual ways, and you all played the characters well. And this is what happens when you play characters for such a long period. You get to know how they're going to act. And I think you're all in a place where you can do that very well. I mean, I know Kath is very strong when it comes to acting and characters and things, because, I mean, the sheer amount of times that we've done stuff, I've done stuff with Kath, and sure, he's wild, but he knows how to play a character. Okay, this is a scary bit. Decal moment. Last decal. This is the last decal. There was only 4 decals, so this is the last one. This is possibly the hardest as well. Oh, that's not good. I went with the wrong piece. It's okay, the knife is quite fine, so... It's always the last one I struggle with for some reason. Hold on. Yeah, perfect. I don't like leaving the knife on the stream because I'm sure there's a Twitch TOI against like having weapons or something on stream. But I'm not using it as a weapon, I'm using it as a tool, just so you're aware. But it is a tool that is incredibly sharp and can be used as a weapon, so I don't want to, like, show it more than I need to. There we go. That looks really cool now, like that 3-point triangle. Okay. Let's do the next bit. We've just done that. There we go. We'll do that bit. Was demoing your knife skills earlier. Well, I mean, kitchen related things is fine. I think with the type of knife that this is, like, it looks a very aggressive knife, but it is effectively a survival tool. That's what this is. It's very sharp, it's multi-tool. It's used for a lot of different things. It's got a set of pliers on there and everything. It's got screwdrivers that's terrible. That's the worst part of this knife, but yeah, it's got different attachment points and all sorts. Beer bottles, if you want to, or just bottle openers in general, and a very sharp blade. So it's a very good survival knife. It has been to so many places. There's a lot of scratches and dents on it now because it's been up rock cliffs and it's been dropped and, you know, all sorts of stuff going on with it. But yeah, I still don't like kind of showing them off too much. I should use the other knife that I have, which is a bit more crafty. It's not different tool. I like how I said I wasn't gonna show it off more than I needed to, and then I proceeded to do the exact opposite of what I said. But does that sum me up? I feel like that sums me up as a person, right? But yeah, Animal, you can still DM me if you want, if you have ideas for what's going to happen to Cliff. I think I know where he's disappeared to. And I think I've got an idea. It's story related anyway. But it is breaking the rules of my world. Keeping Cliff alive. But like I said, he was never gonna die while you weren't there. He has plot armor. Let's put it that way. Ooh. That's an interesting piece. This is the first interesting piece that I've seen so far. This kind of weird shape. I guess it goes in here then. Ah! It's not very stable. It's not very stable. But there we go, we've got his first, the eye is now in. It's starting to take shape. There's a clip in your Discord of those skills. Of discounts, knife skills, is there? Break it! No, not those skills. We're not talking about those skills. Not those skills. We're not talking about those skills anymore. Don't bring that up. Why do you always do that? Why, Animal, why do you always do that when I'm doing Lego, right? Like, you always have to drag that up. Always have to drag up that clip. It's quite tough, some of these pieces are putting into place. No! I've dropped a piece. Went flying. Goodness sakes. I mean, it's another clip showing similar skills. Goodness sakes. Okay. I think after this, what I'll do, I'll go and get another drink because I'm out of juice. Yeah, so I'll stop the stream. Not stop the stream. I'll put it on BRB mode once we've done this bag. I think because I'm getting close to finishing this bag. This bag was a lot easier than the last one. The last one took a lot longer because of all the very, very dark pieces. So what we'll do, I have a feeling that bag 5 in particular is going to be the hardest. Uh-oh. I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a piece. I'm legit missing a piece. That's not good. Oh no, did I drop one? Or is the one in the... Maybe there's one in the bag somewhere? It kind of like got left? No? This isn't good. I wonder if there's I wonder if I've got a spare piece for one of these. I don't think I do. So I've either... Oh, you bastard! I've knocked the fucking thing again. Okay, I'll place it there. That might be a safer place. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, so that shouldn't happen again. I've moved the modem so I won't knock it when I'm rolling around. Hasn't solved my missing piece dilemma. So I guess that is the closest thing that I've got to a spare piece. But I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna have a look through this, see if I've placed too many on. It does need to be black, right? So I'm wondering if I used extra here. Maybe I used extra by mistake somewhere. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So let's go back a couple of steps because I have a feeling... Yeah, I think I know what's happened then. Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, I think I know what's happened. Okay, so I added it on there by mistake. Okay. I've got it. I used it by mistake, didn't need to use it. Okay, so we don't have a missing piece. I'm back. Yeah, I should be. You might have to refresh. You get sent through ads again, annoyingly, because it can't. Every time I lose the connection and then have to lose the stream, it sends you through a variety of ads. Okay, so I think I found the missing piece, so that's good. Now we need to place this over the top. Goodness sakes. See, these little pieces like this is where you end up getting a lot of like issues and stuff. Alright, let me find where I am again. What are we on? 114? There? There we go. So yeah, there we go. That's what we're doing next. We're doing that piece. Again, it doesn't feel very secure, but it should go there. I'm really liking the detail that goes into these little things here. Really liking that detail. Right, let's rush through the next couple of pages, shall we? So we'll do this bit next. Build's looking nice. Yeah, it is. It is looking very nice. This was a Christmas present, not from this year, but from last year from my sister and her fiance. Were they fiance at the time? I'm not sure they were. Maybe they were. I don't remember. I have a very bad memory for those sort of things. I don't think they were. I think they got engaged shortly after that Christmas. Oh, the music's picked up. There you go, we'll pop that there. I think those two go there, and then that goes on top, like that. Next page. I forget that you guys can only see like one page at a time, whereas I'm looking at two. Ah, come on. Get in place. So I think that goes there. That one goes there. Perfect. Oh. Yeah. Where are these going? These are going here. Okay, I see. I see! The Bad Moon Horizon. Trouble's on the way. Clarence Clearwater, right? That's a Clarence Clearwater moon? Bad song, Bad Me. Is that right? I might be wrong. Is Bad Moon Clarence? Clearwater? Okay, so this needs to go in that space. If you're wondering what music we're listening to, by the way, we have a piano version of Credence. Why did I say Clarence? That's bad. Clearwater. Why did I say Clarence? Fucking weirdo. Credence. If I spelled it good. I think you spelled it right. I think I said it wrong. That was the issue there. Okay, this is definitely becoming a lot easier now, because it's like the big pieces. So what we'll do, I realise Twitch is saying that I've been live for 7 minutes. That's not true. We've actually been live for 3 hours. Remember right at the beginning of the stream you said, oh, I can knock this out in 2 hours? Oh, how wrong I was. How wrong I was. But what I'll do is I'm probably going to go on a break once I've done this bag. Once I've finished this bag, we're going to go on a break. I'm going to go and get some food, something to eat. Snack-wise, probably have like an apple or something like that, right? Because I've got a pie that I want to eat tonight. And just refill with water and drink and things like that. And then we'll finish it off, and I think that goes there, right? Yeah. See, now the stream's instructions are ahead of my own because I'm refusing. I'm like doing the speed build section now. Where are we? I think it's that one next. Nice in the middle. Yeah, this is definitely a lot easier. It's going a lot faster. I have a feeling that the next couple of bags are going to be quite tricky. Because there's a lot of black pieces in, right? So I just have this feeling that I'm going to move that all to there, that we don't need to sort them. I just have this feeling that the next two bags are going to be the same problem as the first bag, where you had a lot of like black pieces that you couldn't. Well, I think bag 2 was the hardest, right? Because there was a lot of black pieces. We were doing pretty much all of that, and you just couldn't. There was a lot of variety in pieces, and you couldn't see which ones were which, and it was getting quite tough. Whereas with this, there's a lot of color because this is basically the framework now for the rest of his helmet, the upper part of his helmet. So I have a feeling that bag 4 is going to take the longest time. And it's going to be the most complicated. So, like I said, I'm going to have a break before I tackle that. And hopefully we'll be done quite quick after that kind of thing. And that's it. That's the end of this bag. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. We've got some more spare pieces, which is good. God, that's windy. It's very windy. So, yeah, I'm going to... we'll come back with bag 4 here. We've got these 2 left. These... I mean, there's a lot of black pieces in there, but they actually look quite big. They don't have a lot of the smaller pieces. Actually, yeah, there's mini bags in there, but I think this one's going to be quite a tough bag as well, bag 4. So we've got those 2 next. I shall... here, let me do this. Move you guys over to here. I'll be back shortly. Give me, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes, we'll say. I'll go on a break, and like I said, we'll finish this off. We are going to finish it off today. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's looking good. It looks better on this webcam, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's a bit darker on this webcam. I don't know. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice build. It's quite an easy build. It's not a difficult build. So even though it has a lot more pieces than the Jeep from last month, this has been quite fun. What we'll do next stream, so while I'm on my way to set that up, I'm going to set up a straw poll. Right, I'm going to set up a straw poll for... What even was it here? Let me have a look. Let's have a look on this scene, right? So this is the February one. Obviously, we're in the 19th of Feb now. For the straw poll, because we've got another Lego stream coming up. I'm going to say this is a creative stream thing. When will it change? There we go. Thank goodness for that. So on the Thursday, the 21st of March, we do have from 1 till 6 another Lego stream. I do have other things that we can do. It doesn't have to be Lego. If it was Lego, I've only got one kit left. And that is a big old London bus, right? That potentially might take multiple streams. So that one's quite a big one. I also have some 3D puzzle stuff that we can do. And potentially a jigsaw as well that we could do on stream. I might see if I can get like a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle or something like that we can do on stream. That would be quite fun. I think 1,000-piece would be a little bit too big, but yeah. So it'll be one of those 3 things. So Lego London bus. We have 3D puzzles, or to be. I don't actually have the what's it. So I'll create a straw poll for that. We're gonna go on a break real quick so I can go and just grab some more drink and stuff. I will create this poll. We're gonna put this in the chat, so please pick something that's for the stream in March. I think it's like it's a Thursday in March that I've got free. So that's for that one. Like I said, it's either the London boss, it is either a 3D puzzle, or a jigsaw puzzle, which would be 2D puzzle kind of thing, right? The 2D puzzle I don't have. The 3D puzzle, I've got two. So I've got like a windmill, and I've also got London Bridge, right? Is it London Bridge? I don't know. It's something London based. For whatever reason, people buy me things to do with London all the time, and I don't know why, because I don't like London. But so yeah, I don't actually know why. Right, I'm going to head out, get something to eat, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes.